Howdy folks, welcome back to Crash Dive. Let's play. This is episode 3. We are playing on the sim level this time. It takes a lot longer for your crew to get a firing solution on your targets. Generally speaking, I don't wait most of the time for that. I get them kind of within my sights, and then I lead them with the shot, and I take it and on sim, and then I dive and get the heck out of there and try to maintain contact with the convoy after I've evaded the escorts. So right now I've cranked it up to 8 times. I've surfaced. I'm over 3 kilometers away from the nearest guy, so I feel pretty safe about not being spotted. I am doing an end run on this convoy, and as far as I know, that is a very legitimate tactic for submariners. As long as they haven't spotted you, they'll carry on their merry way, weaving back and forth, and gives us the opportunity to keep them just on the edge of our visual range, and basically out of their visual range, but just in ours, just on the ragged edge, until we get up ahead of them, and then we'll pull into position and we'll let them come to us. Nice and silent, no wink from the periscope, because we won't be moving. We'll just be sitting there quiet as a mouse. That isn't going to take too much longer here. Now this convoy, we've got 2 or 3 transports in it. Let's see here once we get a much better view. We're getting ahead of them now. Doesn't take too long. Well, we are on 8 times acceleration, but I want to get just a little bit further ahead, and then I'll cut in a little ways. I'm going to go a little further yet. Then I'm going to cut in to my right when they're turning, so I can also get some cut in here. Escort, it's a transport of some sort. Just keep going north. Call it north, don't have a real map. For all these intents and purposes, we're going to call it north. Okay. Alright, I think it's time we cut back in here. Oh, look at that. There's a liner in this convoy. That is wicked. Just makes this convoy all the more juicy. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll cut her back down to 1 times. Normal time frames. You can see here that they are just heading up here nicely towards us. Let's see, we'll get the boat swung around here. Now we're going to dive down periscope depth, and we'll lie in wait for them, because it won't be long before they get here. Before the escorts are on top of us, we'll take some shots at that liner for sure, and whatever other smaller transports are within our range, and then we're going to dive down, hopefully get lost and evade those escorts, and we'll take off and come back for another shot on whoever's left over after that. Okay. Yeah. Let's see how much longer it takes. It takes even a while just to get the range, which is quite reasonable actually. So that's the liner there. Now they should make another swing into their zigzag. We should put their side onto us a little bit more. This makes for a better target to shoot at. There we go. There's Mare. Good. Making their turn. 10 knots. That's fine. By the time they start thinking about turning back, he'll almost be directly in front of me. I'll put that scope down now. Don't want any risk of being seen. We are still moving at 3 knots. So, just to bring in that range a little bit farther. I don't think we'll have to keep that on too much longer though, because they're going to be within quite a nice firing range fairly soon. There's quite a few escorts in this convoy as well. We won't be going after the escorts unless we absolutely have to. There's no profit in shooting escorts. Okay, drop that speed to nothing. Put our scope up. We're going to drift a bit. It's down to 2 knots already, though. Okay, so there's an escort. Hey, hello, Mr. Diner. 1.7 kilometers away. 1.6 kilometers for the tanker. 2.5 kilometers. He's pretty far. Probably won't hit him. We're gonna let, okay, let a torpedo go here. Another one go. You see how we've led him? Probably by. We're gonna do 3 torps for sure. For sure. Now in sim level, you can have dud torpedoes. There's a lot more things that can go wrong for you. Now see. Tanker, he's a little further away, so we give him a little bit more of a lead. We're going to drop our scope. And you can see our torpedoes here making their track. Turn towards the ocean liner. Actually, no. We won't even wait for that. Oh, 1 hit. Damaged it. Oh, tanker, he's going down. I think we had 1 dud there on the liner, so 2 hits is alright. That should damage him pretty good. Keep him within our grasp so that we don't have to get up and do another end run, hopefully. It just takes time, but hey, we're playing a game. We like games, right? Of course we do. Alright, we're getting down below the thermal layer here. As you can see the blue over our depth gauge. We're slamming down at 9 knots as fast as we can go. We released a decoy as we were headed down. I'm trying to put some serious distance. You can see the decoy about the 7 o'clock position on the circle here. And they are very focused on it. We're going to keep flying. We seem to be underneath that layer. They're not detecting us. So I'm going to keep the motors on and get out of here. Get away from them as far as possible. Because if we've damaged that liner, we may be able to just pop up while those guys are busy. Dropping ash cans on our decoy and finish off the liner and then go deep again. Well, they sure drop a lot of depth charges. Okay. Don't drop that. Okay, we are even ahead of this liner at the moment, so but awfully close to him. We're going to have to put a little distance between us and just keep the speed on. He's probably, I didn't notice his speed, but it's probably less than us. Just keep blasting forward here. And we're still very busy dropping depth charges to our south, which is good. Okay. We changed our angle here. We're going to put some distance between us and the inverted ocean liner. Those guys are just, yeah, you keep dropping your ash cans down there, buddies. And we are coming up. We're going to come up to periscope depth. There he is again. He's not going very fast. He's got a couple of hit markers on the bow there. That's good for us. In fact, we can just come up to the surface on our own here. We probably don't even need any forward momentum. We've got 5 knots, still running with it, coasting, and yeah, he's not going very fast at all. We'll come up. Find this. I think there's a transport trailing him somewhere too, but and there is one there. Okay, thought I saw one. Now, up to 50-something meters. We're gonna just pop up here. Take a shot at him. Oh, there's an escort kind of between them. We'll see if we got a chance to take a shot at that other transport there. I hope so. I think that would be fantastic. Okay, let's get our angle into something where we're actually pointed near that wire. We're at 11 meters. Periscope is up. Hello, baby. Looks like you're about 1 payment away from owning the farm outright, buddy. Here you go. Here comes payment. 2 out there for you, just to be darn sure. Now those should land somewhere near the middle or the stern. Now, here's a transport. Should be able to get a shot on him and bring the boat around so we're within our viewing pie here. That goes the... Okay, there we got him. Let's lead him a little bit. Give him 1 there. It's not going to take very long for them to hit him. Oh, see, they got him already. Another hit on the liner. Oh, we only needed 3, but we gave him 1 more just to be sure. That's good. Now, we got to start thinking about how long are we going to remain here. Fun, nice to have a look at these guys as they sink, but only stick around so long. We're going to leave now. Those guys are coming. We'll bring our ship around here to the north. Put some distance between us and that decoy we've just dropped. Oh yeah. See, these guys are slow. Interesting. Yeah. They are dead in the water pretty much. Escort behind me. We aren't below our thermal area, but I think our decoy is a louder and more available target. More in their face. You can see the water covering over the transport behind us. Oh yeah, there it goes on the liner too. I really like the effects in this top-down part. Absolutely great, actually. They're just sinking in. That liner was hit all the way up and down the hull. Looks like he sank fairly evenly. 2 smokestacks sticking out at the moment. Okay. Now, that was the liner and another transport. We did hit a tanker earlier when we damaged the liner. I don't know if there's anything else here. And after a very long time, depth charges going off, we skipped ahead where we could see this. Here they are, depth charges thundering away. I don't see any other ships, so I think we're going to disengage at our earliest opportunity. And I'll meet you all back at the U-boat bunker. Alright, back in the war room in the bunker. Well, I don't know if you guys noticed the same thing, but I thought the escorts were not as good as they are on the hard level. I thought the sim level was supposed to be that much harder. Yeah, they seemed very easily distracted by the decoy. I don't know, maybe it was just that I had given them a lot more room than I did playing hard. I'm not sure, I'll have to look at that. But yeah, they seemed very easily distracted by that decoy. I actually, on sim, I like doing my own targeting a lot better than having the computer do it. I think I'm going to keep doing that from now on, actually. Are any of you guys playing this game, and just watching the video, or are you guys actually playing this? I think there's still quite a bit more for me to explore, so I'll probably have a few more videos on it for sure. I want to, I don't know, just kind of test a few different things out, see how it goes. And then it's just going to be something I think I play for a long time, because it's real easy to pick up. And if you get interrupted, well, it's just waiting there for you when you're done. You don't have to... You're not connecting online, you're not doing any of this kind of jazz, it just plays, which is really nice. Well, folks, I think that's where we'll cut her off this time. If you liked the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up underneath, that would be great. And if you really like these videos, why not subscribe? You'll get a notice every time I put a new one up, and that way, you don't miss out on the new content. Okay, folks, thanks for coming by and watching this. I'll catch you next time.